So if you have been watching any of our presentations and you're like, okay, I have to do it. It's Amazon. It's an Amazon Fire tablet. It is the #1 best-selling tablet out there in the retail market. And today, for one day, from now till what, for only about 8 more hours, you have the best price, the lowest price that we found anywhere. Anywhere at all. You can go to Amazon right now. You go to Amazon right now, it's double the price. So here's the thing. We have sold over 1 million tablets here at HSN since 2015, right? Not only that, but today you are going to have the opportunity for the first time ever to make 2 choices. There it is, over 1 million, very impressive, but never at a value like we have for you now. First time to choose 32 gig or 64 gig. And when you look at the price, the tablet, just the tablet alone, we're not gonna count any of the extras because you're getting great extras to go with it. The tablet is $119.99. There it is, $119.99. And again, you have an opportunity today, or there it is, $89.99. Yeah, that's for the smaller one, right? Yeah, for the 32, we have 2 different ones based on obviously whether you're getting a 32 gig or the 64. The other one is $119.99. You are going to get the whole package though, all of the software that comes right along with it. The case, I want to show you that as well. It comes with a voucher for like a customizable case. Look at that. You can even send in your own photograph and have that as your case. The case even has like a built-in stand to it, right? So whatever you like in terms of the case, that comes with it as well. But here's what you're getting. You're getting performance. You're getting quad core. You're getting a longer battery life. It actually has a 12-hour battery life. It has dual RAM. It has that, you have your USB-C port, so you actually have faster charging with this one as well. It has software that includes Office Suite. So there you're getting access for, you know, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. And these fabulous guys, this 8-inch, first of all, is hands down the most popular size of all. When you're going for the 32 gig, look at that price. It's $44.99, not counting FlexPay. It's like $9 on any credit card without any interest. The 64 gig is only $64.99. It is expandable though, all the way up to a terabyte, so think about that. I mean, this is something that, you know, you think, oh, you know, I'm not gonna have enough performance. Yes, you are. And it is already a huge customer pick. When we talk about going to Amazon, which, you know, I invite you to go do it. Go look right now. I think they're like $90 on Amazon. And the reviews, there are like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reviews, making it a star. For one day, I invite you to get it home. $9 any credit card for the 32, only $13 on your 64 gig. And have access to everything, whether it is the games you want to play, whether it is, for me, the book I want to read. And having that longer battery life becomes particularly important. Maybe it's the television shows you want to catch up on. Maybe you want to put it in the kitchen. It's like, oh my gosh, I know there's that great recipe that I've always wanted to make. Maybe it's keeping in contact with family and friends via all of your email. Maybe you want to use it for office. You want to use it for your Skype calls, your Zoom calls, your team meetings, whatever the case may be. Whether you are 3 or 103, it is the purchase for you today. And Mr. Aaron Berger back with me again. Aaron, this is, you know, like I said, whether you're 3 or 103, I mean, this is for, you can't say that about a lot of items, right?
Across the board. I mean, that's it. Yeah. Across the board, across genders, across all, it's just a great gift for yourself. It is a great gift for someone else at this price. Get it and tuck it away for back to school. I cannot imagine we'll have this again as a Today Special between now and back to school. I don't even know if we'll have it again before Christmas. I don't know. I'm not saying we will or not because I don't know. Right, I will tell you it's been forever. It's been ages since we've had a Fire 8 tablet Today Special, mostly because of supply constraints have been so difficult. We've gone through coronavirus. You guys know, you read the newspaper too. You know how hard it has been to get, you know, chips and those sort of things in. So, couple things to know about the Fire tablet. The Amazon Fire tablets come in 3 different sizes. They come in a 7-inch size, an 8-inch size, and a 10-inch size. The #1 selling size, the most preferred size, is the 8-inch size. It's the one, I think people like it because it's big enough that you can really see what's going on. Alexa, Open Silk browser. I'm doing this for a reason because I want to show you what's going on. So it's big enough that you can see things. And then if you can't, maybe you can't read those words right now, that's okay, because you can always pinch zoom and then you can see that it says save $40. So it's actually really clear what you can and can't see, mostly what you can see. It's just a wonderful size. And in fact, sort of comparing here for a minute to the 7-inch tablet, it's really significantly bigger because tablets are measured diagonally. So it's sort of like when you measure a pizza or a boat. When it's a few inches or a few feet bigger, it gets bigger all around. So what we love about this tablet certainly is its size, its convenience, its portability. I'm using the G Hold, by the way, to hold it, which I really recommend, because then you just very comfortably can have the tablet in one hand and then can use your other hand, to manipulate it, and those sort of things. But the other thing we love about it is what I just showed you, and that is that built-in voice assistant. So you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be an electronics person. You don't have to be a tablet person. You just have to know whatever it is you want to open. So you can say, Alexa, open Netflix. And there's Netflix for you. You saw it is fast. I'll talk about why it's fast in just a minute. Alexa, open Facebook. I'm just going to, common things that I open a lot, social media. That's a great tablet for social media, for streaming your favorite shows, for YouTube. In fact, I'm going to just set this tablet down for a minute and grab this one. I have YouTube streaming right here. You'll see there's never a break in the stream, except that I just touched the screen. So there is a break in the screen now, but there we go. I'll go back to YouTube and we are back up and streaming already. And I'll make this full screen for us, play. No buffering, no waiting, no hesitating, no pausing. It is a really fast tablet, and there's a reason to that. This is the latest version of the Fire 8 tablet. Been out for a little while now. When this version came out, the differences between this and the prior version were significant. So what I'll do, I'll throw it back to Bobby, let her go over colors and numbers and those kind of things for you again, and then I'll talk about all of the upgrades that are built into this tablet. What it comes down to, it makes it faster, it makes it lighter, it gives it a longer battery life, just a better overall user experience.
Yeah, because we were chatting a little bit earlier about this, but please do not judge this by the price, because it is a phenomenal, phenomenal value for the technology built in. Okay, all you have to do is choose a color. We have down here in the front, we have it available in a plum, we have it available in the twilight blue. The twilight blue, I know, is still way out in the lead, or we have it available in black. And I love that we have the 3 different choices. If you're shopping for yourself, you're shopping for kids, you're shopping for grandkids, think about this. Father's Day right around the corner. We're in the midst of graduations everywhere, right? Or maybe you want to do a little holiday shopping, because as Aaron said, neither one of us have any idea if this is, if it's coming back, or if it does, if it'll be anywhere near the amazing value that it is today. And it is an amazing value. That customizable case that comes right along with it. I love that you can send your own, you get the voucher, you can send your own photo in, create your own family photo case. It comes right along with that. It even has like a built-in stand to it. So you're getting absolutely everything you need. But I love, first of all, I love that it has a 12-hour battery life. For me, I read, like I said, I'd love to read, so I'm basically reading most of my books and or playing games. I'm all about that. That Wordle kills me. But anyway, you end up...
I love it.
Yeah, don't you? I know.
Oh,
New York Times, gotta have it every day. But but we're addicted to that, right? And then we start, right? Because I'll sit and I'll do that and I'll play games and go, oh, okay, now I have to do some work. I have to go check my website, or I have to check my email, whatever. And then I've watched my poor battery, because the battery on mine at home just does not last at all, dwindle down to nothing. So maybe you want to get it. Keep it for maybe you're taking that summer vacation with the kids. You want to entertain them. Give it to them, right? I mean, they can each, at these kind of prices, they can either share it or have their own, right? And watch the movie. And when you realize the fact that you can also stream, you can download, as we talked about, from, anything, whether it's your Disney Plus that you love, Netflix, Prime, Hulu, whatever the case may be. This is your entertainment. But it is also every single one of the features, Aaron, right, that I would expect to be able to utilize on my larger, laptop or my larger tablet, I can do on the Fire, right? So it's not like it's for kids. I want everyone to realize that.
That's a really big point. It's a great tablet for kids, right? Because of its size, but this is an adult tablet in every way, shape, and form. One of the things I always say about that is when you do give it to a kid, kids know right away when you give them something for kids.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They know, because they're used to using your phone and your tablet.
Exactly.
As soon as you give them something that's slow and doesn't work and is cheap, they're like, no, I want yours.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a 3-year-old in the house. Trust me, that's how it goes.
Max has got that going.
Right. He's not stupid. He might be little, but he's not stupid. You know what I mean? So this has all of the upgrades to make it a better tablet. Number one, it's faster. Alexa. Oops, sorry about that. Alexa, open App Store. It's about 30% faster than previous versions of the Fire tablet because it has a quad core. Yeah, you can see I asked for App Store, boom. Alexa, what's the weather? Literally, like I couldn't turn on the television. I couldn't get out my phone and type in weather. I couldn't do anything faster than this works. So that's because it's a quad core processor, so it's 30%, significantly faster. And in technology, I always say if things are 10% faster, that's pretty significant. This is 30% faster. So it really is a big old difference. It also has more RAM. RAM is important for multitasking. So I've got a couple different things open right now. I've got, gosh, I have a lot of things open. I have the help area open. Anytime you need help, you just say that keyword and then you ask for help. I've got some settings open. I've got a coloring app open. I've got some files open. I've got, what is that? Oh, I've got, that's the Silk browser. That's just hsn.com open. I've got Netflix open. I've got Facebook open, and I have an app store open. All of that, and we can hop into any of it, and it's like it's instantly available. That's thanks to the RAM. So this has double RAM. It also has a longer battery. Wow, over 10,500 sold. This get one while we've got our colors. This is a Friday, so early in the day, people are mostly working. Later in the night tonight is where we usually, the numbers go crazy. So I'm so glad so many of you guys are getting it now. What I've started to say, though, is you'll love the fact that it has an expandable memory card slot. So already it's an improvement over previous versions started at 16 gigabytes. This starts at 32. So we've already doubled the memory right away. And then if you choose to get the larger memory, that's great. That's totally up to you. But regardless, it has an expandable memory card slot right here. So that means you can pop in a micro SD card, just boom, pop in a micro SD card. And just like that, you can expand the memory up to a full terabyte. That's 1,000 gigabytes.
That's awesome.
That's a lot. It's a lot of expansion that you have available to you. So that's a really nice thing. And it's honestly, all the devices I've sold, I've never sold any device at any price that had an expansion slot larger than a full terabyte. So that's really awesome. And let's see, I told you about the RAM. I told you about, the one thing I didn't tell you about is the screen. It's not only a really beautiful screen, it's a really, really robust screen. It has an aluminosilicate coating on it. So if you drop it, if you spill something on it, if you make a fumble, whatever, it's designed to be spill resistant, water resistant, crack resistant, all of those sort of things. We don't have the video anymore, unfortunately it expired, but we used to have a video where we would show this tumbling around in a commercial tumbler, like the same kind of tumbler that they put like athletic shoes. And those sort of, it was a really cool video. I wish we still had it. And it just goes to show you, I've been selling these tablets for years. I've dropped them, I don't know how many times. Max, as I said, my little guy has one that he's dropped literally hundreds of times. It's in great shape. I mean, if it had broken 100 drops ago, I would have thought it was a quality device.
Yes!
But it's still kicking.
Still going.
It really is quite robust. Yeah.
That is amazing, isn't it? And that's, that's what we want to convey to everyone at home, what you are getting. You know what, listen, it doesn't, I always say this, I've been here for, it'll be, oh my gosh, it's been many years, over 39 years. It doesn't do any good to buy something at a great price if you're not getting the quality and you're not getting the performance to support it. Here you are. By the way, if you do not yet have your HSN card, this is an ideal time. Normally, obviously, it's $10 that we give you when you sign up for the card. But for this weekend, we are giving you $40. So, and you can check that out by going to hsn.com, call 1-800-695-1418. And you know what? This is a customer pick for us. And, I'd love to read a couple of the reviews because you go to hsn.com, you will see that it is already a customer pick, as it should be. So here's a couple Brian F1, great home screen. Battery life is way beyond what I expected. Marksman MA, I brought this item for the wife. Tired of seeing her do all of her things on her phone. She loves it, can't put it down. Josie, all of my reading is done on this little tablet. It's perfect to hold while reading in bed and just relaxing. Pepper 5015, really enjoyed using this tablet. The battery lasts even when watching TV shows and checking mail. Those are really all important points. And I tell you, because, you know, when you think about, again, you know, just reading your email or watching a movie and being able to, reading a book, I love it for that, because again, you can easily pinch and zoom, and so that makes it so much easier to read. So you have all of the bells and whistles. You are getting an amazing value. And Erin, you and I talked about this, but you go to Amazon. It's not like, you know, sometimes we can say, oh, you know, comparison, blah, blah, and you never know where you can find it. You can go right now.
Right. No, it's easy.
Exactly. $119.95, $99, $120 for the 64 gig. You go to Amazon right now, and you're not, first of all, you can't even buy it for that price, let alone the $64 price we have today.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. And when you do buy it there, you know what you do, the biggest thing you don't get the case. You don't get the voucher for the case. So we include a voucher for a caseable case. Almost everyone who buys a tablet then spends 30 or 40 or 50 bucks on a case. We send you a voucher, and this is a case. I love these cases. They're specifically made. In fact, let me just grab a tablet here. So they're called Caseable Cases. You go online, you go to the Caseable website, and you put in your own pictures, which is what I've done. And so my case, you can see, is personalized with Max riding on my shoulders on the front, and then Max with a red balloon on his head for picture day, actually, on the back. So I'm obviously made mine personalized. You don't have to do that, pardon me.
And it's a stand too, right, Erin? I mean, you can flip it over in the back. Yeah, because that's super cool. I love that.
I haven't done a very good job of showing this. I have forgotten to, honestly, because I'm so spoiled by it. Let me just put in my code here. Oops. Here's my code, and I'll turn it around so you guys can see. Yeah, so this folds like into a little tripod on the back. Yeah. So now you've got a stand for your tablet as well, and it works vertically or works as a stand vertically or horizontally. So it is so smart. The other really smart thing, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but you might. There's a magnet here and a magnet here. So when you close this, it stays closed, but also it automatically turns the tablet off. You'll see when I open it, it probably will turn back on. You might not even be able to see that it goes dark because it turns back on so fast. I'll try it real quickly.
Oh,
yeah, you can see that it goes dark,
that's so
and then
cool.
It turns itself on.
Here, and I can show it right here so you can see the two little magnets that are right at the top. That's super cool.
And that puts it into battery saver mode.
Yes.
So, you know, your 12-hour battery lasts even longer. Doesn't mean you want to have it actually turned on all the time, right? Your 12-hour battery lasts even longer that way. And then I just grabbed, again, I showed y'all earlier, this was the G-Hold, which obviously you can take on and off. It's Velcro. You can hold it vertically. You can hold it horizontally. I love it. I use it for everything, every tablet I ever sell of every size. Another nice thing, we've talked a lot about how user-friendly this is the fact that if you ever need help, you just say, Alexa, open help. I think I might have talked over myself. Alexa, open help. Here's help. Here's help. And I will point out, I do probably a dozen Alexa demonstrations in the course of an hour, and like I almost never have to repeat myself. Like, you know, Facebook, Netflix, help, App Store, what's the weather, what's the biggest dinosaur? I'm going to turn this light on in a minute, just using it. When you go into the Fire support, there's live chat that's available, there's email support that's available, video tutorials, frequently asked questions, Mayday, which is support powered by customer service with screen sharing so they can actually see what's going on. So it's nice about that, and that's built into the tablet forever. If you get the tablet home, you have any questions about the tablet, about the front-facing camera or the rear-facing camera, about Blue Shade, which we haven't even talked about yet.
What is that? What's Blue Shade?
So, okay, Blue Shade, good question. You said earlier you're a reader, Bobby, and I am a little bit of a reader myself. And if you like to read, this has the Kindle on it. If you want to read at night, the science says that the blue light that's emitted by screens tends to overstimulate part of our brains and make it more difficult for us to sleep. Right. So if you like to read or do anything else for that, ready? You're going to like this. This is really neat. You pull down your little menu right here, okay? Uh-huh. And it says, I always have to look for it. It says Blue Shade. So when I touch blue shade, and we have a little, you're going to see a little graphic about blue shade come up, or it's a full page graphic, excuse me, come up. The screen sort of goes to that amber color, if you will, almost that sepia tone. So using specialized filters, blue shade minimizes the blue light that your tablet emits. So it makes for comfortable nighttime reading on your tablet, provides ultra low brightness for reading in dark rooms. And this is really neat. You can automatically activate blue shade based on local sunrise and sunset times. You just let it know what time zone you're in. And if you want, it will turn blue shade on and off automatically. Turning it on and off manually is really easy. It's nice, right? Isn't that a nice extra feature?
Yes, that is a great feature, because you're so right.
I think it's indicative of the fact that, okay, it's a, $50-ish tablet, but it has features that you wouldn't expect even maybe on a tablet 2, 3, 4 times this price, because Amazon does such a big business, it's an economy of scale.
Right, and that's the bottom line, is that, and look, I didn't even realize about the blue shade, but you're getting features that, again, you're accustomed to getting when you're spending a lot of money on tablets. So here's the bottom line. You get it home, it's $9 for the 32 gig. It's only $13 on any credit card for the 64 gig. The fact that this is expandable up to a terabyte is huge. So if you're like, oh, that's never gonna be enough for me, you don't have to worry about that at all. And you have everything that you could possibly look for in a tablet. You're getting the #1 size. This is the 8-inch, which is the most requested. It is the most popular size, and today you're buying it for 1 day. And Aaron is right, come tonight, we get a little bit later on, we're gonna have so many additional people that are gonna be shopping, and it's not about buying one. I mean, you wanna buy as many as you can, I believe, at this kind of a price. Honestly, think ahead to whatever occasions, whether it is a birthday, whether it's graduation, whether it's Father's Day, whatever the case may be. And the entertainment for the kids, as I said, on those long trips that Betty, hopefully you going to be able to take this year. All you have to do is choose a color. The plum, that twilight, that's that beautiful twilight blue in the middle, which is definitely one of the most popular of all. And then we have it available in the black. We will be hitting that 11,000 mark, so right around the corner. And I'm so excited for anyone, because it's almost like, and I thought the same thing, so you're probably thinking it's almost like, oh, that's too good to be true, that it's an Amazon, that I can do my comparison shopping. I know exactly what it is. It's also the latest and the greatest of the Amazon Fire, bestseller ever. I mean, we even here at HSN, we sold over 1 million of them, but you're getting it at the most ridiculous price today that literally, we did our due diligence. It is the lowest price that we found anywhere. Okay, I have an update for you. I did not even realize this. In the twilight for the 64 gig, we have the final 470 left. So fewer than 500 left for the day. And we still have, like 7.5 hours to go before this value goes away. So, and let me talk about that with the graphics on the screen. A lot of times you'll see an HSN price and then you'll see a today's special price. And many times it'll be maybe like a $20 difference, right? Or like a $30 difference. I want you to look at that. That's 64 gig at $64.99 right now. That's going up to $139.99 tonight after midnight. I mean, that's a big jump, right? It's like $70 more. So you're getting a huge savings today as we're kicking off, our first big summer sale here at HSN. You get the fact, first of all, and it also it feels good in your hand. Like you said, the 8-inch screen is perfect, but then the bottom line is obviously you need to zoom in to make it a little larger. You can easily do that as well. Oh, I want to mention the pillow. I don't know if we mentioned the pillow. The pillow has been so popular as well. The crazy pillow is $9.99 today, Aaron. That we have it up on the screen. That's insane.
Bobby, you've been here longer than me, but have you ever seen something like that costs $2 to get it home?
No.
That is a new one for me. And people love that. People are crazy about that pillow. I just mentioned the pillow for just 1 second, if I may. It's a memory foam pillow, so it's basically uncrushable. It has this really nice cover on it that is removable. It's just a zip cover. You can throw it right in the wash, which is so awesome. It's nice. Kids love it. Adults love it. It has 2 different angles, so you can kind of lay back and put it on your lap, or you can sit up and use it at the more severe angle. I just think it's the coolest thing. The other thing that just popped up for you a minute ago, maybe we can pop them back up, is the 4-pack of smart plugs. I don't think I've done this demonstration during this airing yet. Smart plugs allow you to use your built-in Alexa to control, I know now she's gonna want me to talk to her, to control anything that's plugged in your house. So it comes with 4 plugs. So you can name the plugs anything you want. I call it 4th plug because I wanted to just keep pounding that you get 4 of them for that awesome value. Check this out. Alexa, turn on 4th plug. And let there be light. It's really that easy. And then when you want to turn off, Alexa, turn off 4th plug. It's a really nice way if you're always worried when you're walking out the door, is the iron off? You can always just say, Alexa, turn off the iron. You can always, of course, I just said her name, so she heard me.
She is listening.
Plug in your toaster or your, I have actually a fan that I don't like to get up and turn on and off. I can say, turn on the fan. It's a little fan that blows on me because I'm such a hot box. So that's a really nice thing. I recommend the plugs. I really recommend the G-Hold, and then the pillow is a really nice extra as well. We have a little diagram that I don't think we've shown you during this airing, and I would love to show you if we can. It just goes through, yeah, thank you guys. This goes through a couple of the things about the tablet. It does have a front and rear facing camera, so whether you're doing Skype or Zoom or chats or whatever you want, or whether you're using it to actually take a video and using that big screen to see the video and see the photo that you're composing, you're good to go. There's a volume button, easy to turn it up and down. There's power button, easy to turn it on and off. There are 3 colors. And one of the reasons it's been so long since we've had a Today Special on a Fire 8 tablet is we haven't been able to get the colors in. We finally have 3 of those colors today. So we're really proud of that. We don't know when we'll do that again. Micro SD card slot, that's to expand the storage memory. Remember, you're choosing 32 gigs or 64 gigs, but you can just pop in a little micro SD card, which literally you can buy at a gas station, or of course you can buy anywhere on hsn.com or anywhere else, very, very simply, to expand the memory up to a full terabyte. There's a stereo jack, a 3.5 millimeter stereo jack, so you can plug in with your earbuds. USB-C port, which is new. That's how you charge your tablet. Gives it about a 12-hour battery life. Microphone built in, so obviously you can talk to your tablet. And again, the power buttons and volume buttons. All this in a tablet that's only about 0.4 inches thin, very, very thin, very, very lightweight. Remember, it has that aluminosilicate coating, so it's a tablet that is that you don't have to worry about as much, dropping and tumbling and those sort of things. Can I show you one more quick thing?
Please do.
It's something called, thank you, Alexa, open Amazon Kids.
Here's free time.
Bobby, I know that you'll really like this. Any parent or grandparent, I think, will find this to be a really special feature. You can create separate logins for up to 4 kiddos on this, okay? So I have one for Johnny, Penelope, and Max. And so when you hand this to them, Max logs in, right? He just presses his name, which he thinks is so cool. And there are individual constraints that you, the parent or guardian, puts on for each of the kids. So for Max, I'm okay with him playing games and seeing videos and stuff for ages 3 to 5. That's what I'm comfortable right now. I don't want him to have access to the internet without me, so there's no access to the internet, those sorts of things. You can choose whether or not they have access to Alexa. You can choose, this is really cool, what they're allowed to do and how long they're allowed to do it. Maybe they're allowed to play games 30 minutes a day, but maybe they have to read for 15 minutes first. My parents made me read about it. I'll never forget. In 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade, every day we got home, we had to go pick a book off the shelf and read the little book before we did anything else. And I think that was a great thing. And I do too. I think it's wonderful. And it's great stimulation for them, and it's great reward for them. Then you can play your games for 30 minutes afterwards, et cetera, et cetera. Those are all constraints that you can choose and you can control using Amazon Kids.
Gosh, what doesn't it do? Holy cow. I mean, it is so feature rich, and I know that there's a clock that's up on the screen. Only a little over 400. This is the Twilight Blue. If you want the Twilight Blue in the 64 gig, there's only a little over 400 left, probably not even that many at this point in time. So the Twilight Blue definitely in the lead, but we do have the Plum. We do have it also available for everyone in the black, but at the prices on the screen. And stop it, if you can stop what you're doing, just come over and just just look at that screen and look at the retails. Notice the HSN price. I mean, we're like the 64 gig that you're buying right now for $64.99 will be $140 tonight at midnight. Retails for almost $300. So as we hit that 11,000 mark sold, I hope you're grabbing yours. I hope you're doing your shopping. I hope you're thinking ahead to special occasions and everyone in the family, the kids who've been bugging you at walking the door like my grandson and immediately want yours. Now you can get them their own. You know, grandparents, let me tell you what, if you have a couple of grandkids, you want to get it, keep it at your house so that when they come to your house, they have something to listen to, something to watch. Love that you have all the parental constraints that go right along with it, but it is packed. And you do still have 12-hour battery life. And Alexa is here as well. Like I said, for the shopping list alone, my friends, it is way, 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 way worth it. But everything, obviously, for whether, you know, any kind of questions I have about history, I'll do that with the kids sometimes. We just come up with random questions and just ask her. It's the best. And it fits in the palm of your hand. It is not only the 8-inch, but it is the best seller. And you don't have to worry about outgrowing it because you can actually, again, upgrade this to like a terabyte. So it has everything we could possibly want. We're shipping it for free, 5 flex pay. It is a slam dunk, I think, today for this one. And I know, Mr. Aaron, you're not going anywhere, are you?
I'm not. No, I'm not. We're not going to see this again until 7 o'clock. So if you want to make sure you have your color, I would definitely go for this now. But I'm going to stick around with Bobby for another half an hour or so to do our weekly deal drop.
It's awesome. So another update, about 400 only remaining, though, in the fewer than 400 now left in the Twilight Blue and the 64 gig. There's 370 left. That's it. And then when it's gone, it's gone. So that's another thing. We don't have the ability to bring in more. So 370 left in the 64 gig in the Twilight Blue, but we still have all of the colors. And again, 091300 is your number, so please stay right where you are. We're gonna make sure that you get yours, but we're also giving you something special for Memorial Day. It is an online secret sale. All you need is that secret word. It's perfect. It's patriotic. Splurge on you. Get an additional 30% off fashion, crafts, home finds. All you need to do is go to hsn.com, type the word patriotic into the search bar, and it will reveal the secret sale. But I hope you act quickly because they're all sales for a very limited time. We are coming right back with our awesome weekly deal drop of our HP, so stay tuned.
So believe it or not, this is your